basically saying about the drug epidemic, war on drugs. Just like any war, wars bring money, you know. So I'm not all against the war on drugs, because I know the reason behind the war on drugs is because there's some people who want to stop the drugs from coming into the community. That's because they don't know how important it is that those drugs are helping the community. Now, they might say, well, what do you mean by that? Well, let me explain. Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, those are all drug companies or drug dealers. People flock to those places to get their drugs.
Yeah.
But frown on those who can't afford those type of drugs, so they go to a lower level drug or more affordable drug to get their prescription. But a drug is a drug. It's a mind-altering substance to help you get through your spiritual balance. For those of us who don't need a drug to do that, we can't frown upon those who still need it. So if you go to a doctor and he's prescribing you something to get a drug to balance your equilibrium because you're having pain in your shoulder or you having depression issues. So now you go to CVS, you go to Walgreens, you go to Walmart, in which I've worked for Osco, I worked for Walgreens. Walgreens was one of my first companies I worked for.
Okay.
And that was right across the street from a major drug building. And I seen people coming in flocking for their prescriptions. Just like I seen people coming into the building flocking for their prescriptions.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference, you say? There's nothing. It's all ran by government decision. And when you find out that illegal drugs were brought into the neighborhoods by the same drug company that legalized the drugs for the corporations or the pharmaceutical companies, how can you be mad? What are you mad about? They're making a way for people to function, for society to function. It's the rules and regulations come in is when people, the society, looking and frowning upon those who are using a drug, and they saying, oh, that drug is making my community go sour. But every drug does that if abused. A person with a prescription drug can abuse that prescription by legal prescriptions. And they're doing it more and more prevalently now with this cough syrup and some people use pain pills. But a high is a high to an addict.
Okay.
And if an addict does not get his psyche healed, he's going to abuse whatever drug he uses. But if he remains recreational or just balanced, then he can function the next morning.
We're going to be getting off at M14 to M14.
Okay. He's going to be able to function through whatever decision or role he played in the society.
Okay.
And that's going to keep the money going, circulating through the society. Because if your bus driver is going through pain of why he's driving you to get to, so you can get to work, and he can't function driving, so his pain creeps in, and he crashes.
Mm-hmm.
He hurts the whole community.
Yeah.
Because he will hurt mothers, he will hurt working fathers, he hurt children, hurt himself, and anybody else through his route that would have depended on him every day.
Okay.
So, all because he didn't have a drug that he needed to get through the night, to get through the day. And whether it was marijuana he used, whether it was cocaine he used, whether it was Prozac, whether it was Tetracycline, or any prescription that he needed to get that pain or release his emotions, or coffee, caffeine, nicotine. If he didn't have that drug, he could not function to get the rest of the community to where they going or functioning. It's a snowball effect. So again, I'm not using my energy to be mad at a machine that sees the bigger picture. For one person's dependency can affect and make a domino effect for everybody else who don't need it. And half the people in your community, if you ask them, need it. That's why it's a billion-dollar industry, the drug industry, and that's including pharmaceuticals and street pharmaceuticals, legal and both illegal drugs. They're ran by the same entity that I support. Like I said, if people can't see the inner God that controls them and their destiny, they have to look on the outside of them to say, I need somebody to guide my every thinking and my rights. Then that's what you depend on them to make you feel successful. So you also have to depend on their rules and regulations for them to regulate your spirit. So be it. Vote for who you want to vote for. Vote for who you need to vote for to get you feeling like you participating and you helping your destiny. So do you, boo-boo, as they say.
Right.
I'm not mad at McDonald's for selling the people what they want. That's how they became billionaires. That'd be hating on people getting money. You never supposed to hate on people who getting money. Then that's why you don't get no money, because you're too busy hating on everybody else getting money.
Okay.
At the same token, I'm not mad at Whole Foods, for selling people what they want. So when I look at communities who complain about their health or complain about not having certain stores in their communities, because the people in that community don't support those health food stores, or they don't demand that those health food stores come to them. The majority of the community, because everybody in the community, whether either they're gonna want fast food all the time, or they're gonna want health food all the time. And the thing, what I've noticed, what I've noticed about the communities that's more positive, clean, cut grass and peaceful, and nice communities, they tend to have health food communities and
Go to the first name.
And places of on this side?
No, first lane.
Oh, the last one.
Exit 171.
And they tend to have more stores that's catered to health stores. Whereas the poor community, as well, the impoverished community, tend to have stores that's more catered to junk food, and alcohol, etc., etc. So you can't get mad at the business people who says, okay, I can make a living off of this community. Not this people, but this community of people who think like this. And if a drug is a drug, if they didn't want this drug, I wouldn't make business, so I would have to move out. Like if I was a health food store, if nobody patronized me, I wouldn't want to stay in this community. I would lose my business and I would move out. And go to a community who I do research and they tend to support that type of environment. And so it's a business concept that people, communities built up or not. Like Detroit, for instance. Going to Detroit. I've seen it come and go. At its peak of where it used to be, it was a working business community. But once their businesses start failing because the community starts failing, because the drugs start becoming abusive and more prevalent. Drugs have always been around. But when a community starts to abuse a drug, then a few get wealthy. Those few that got wealthy, which is the same people from your community, get wealthy, move out, and they leave the trash behind. That's all business. War does that. They go to war. They make business money off of the war. They leave the communities beat up and torn, and then they come back and try to say, well, I'm gave back to my community by building a house, building a school. Governments do that all the time. So, again, once you see the bigger picture of how people think on a smaller level, you'll see every human is a government in itself. He's sovereign in himself.
Okay.
So when you get that away from you and start hiring other people, the business and the government starts within. Once you start as the CEO and other people see your vision, then you hire them. You pay them for taking part of the problem off your shoulder to make your job easier. So that's how your corporation grows.
Okay.
And again, what are the governments? Governments are corporations. The United States of America is a corporation. Each person with the name, the government name, is a corporation.
Okay.
So they can have the right to trade with you on Wall Street. I'm not mad at that. I understand that business concept.
Okay.
That's why I invested into small businesses. Instead of complaining about high taxes, I just say, oh, this is how the wealthy think. I read books on it. You get a small business, whatever money you make on this end, you write it off on your small business, and because you do take money that you need to make a small business, you can't afford to pay like everybody else on taxes.
Yeah.
You're building a small business that's going to help taxes stay low because it's more revenue coming into a community, a state, a city, etc., government. See, so that's how the governments think. Big corporations think long money, not short temporary money. They think delayed gratification.
Yeah.
So that's just part of things that I want to share as being Dr. Contiki, because I'm here to help heal the hood and help others obtain destiny by changing their sickness. My people that I come from a poor community. I'm born, raised up in it, but I started socializing. My association changed, and I started thinking and reading and socializing with wealthy people, rich people.
Yeah.
So I went from a poor community to a rich community, all by changing my psyche. My sickness, I got healed. I healed myself. I governed myself. But it wasn't easy. I was addicted to the drugs, both legal and illegal. It was part of the growing process. But by me being a spiritual being, having a human experience, I had learned to tap into my spiritual conscious self. And now I'm able to know that I'm connected with everybody around me. So when I see sick people, I remember, man, I was like that. So I can't judge them. I only help them in that way to heal them first mentally. And not everybody wants to be healed mentally, but that's what jails are for. Jails are cell blocks to get energy to keep the community going, or the organizations going. And people like, oh man, jails, a corporation, they privatize. Okay, well, that's for people who are not energized enough to get up out of their way of thinking, so they are being used as batteries to keep a bigger company going. Because if they knew law and they invested into law, as they getting money, as they doing whatever, or they hire somebody who knows law, like I have a small business, and I learned from that small business how to protect your rights, or hire somebody to protect your rights, which is legal shit.
Stay to exit 42.
Okay.
Get over.
I learned to